Spike in violent crimes against homeless people in Austin has a local group reaching out to help. They're handing out whistles and sounding the alarm to protect those who don't have a place to call home. Our Omar Lewis joins us live from downtown with more on this effort to stop a growing problem. Omar.
Good evening, Leslie and Robert. Here in Austin, there are just over 4,000 homeless people, but only 700 have a bed to sleep in every night. Now, some of the homeless folks we were talking to down here tell us the streets of Austin are just dangerous after a spike in violent crimes. It's why one local organization, House the Homeless, is reaching out to make things better.
It's a cry for help after an increase of homeless violence on the streets of Austin.
A lot of people fighting out here.
Fights that lead to more dangerous crimes. Over the past 9 months, 6 homeless people have been killed.
Different choices of colors.
It's why the Help the Homeless organization is handing out these whistles to scare away attackers, a sound that could save a life.
By the time they get there, somebody may have been stabbed, but the whistle is a deterrent. They hear it whistle and then they go in the other direction.
A help these folks say they'll take advantage of.
I think it's good for the women right now. A lot of these women are getting hurt.
Women and children who are most at risk, like Valerie Godoy, found murdered back in June.
She is the woman who was beaten to death in Duncan Park on a bench, and when that happened, we knew that we had to respond.
Godoy's father, who didn't want to be shown on camera, says his daughter fell into drugs and turned to the streets. He's hoping these whistles will make a difference and stop what happened to Valerie from ever happening again.
I'm sure that there's a lot of people now that are understanding that the homeless people, even though they are homeless, and that's a life that they chose, they do need some help.
Help, Godoy says, is necessary as Austin streets get even tougher for the homeless.
There's no actual shelter for women here in Austin.
Something Help the Homeless is working to change by building a new shelter and adding more beds. Blowing the whistle on a larger problem, not just for women, but for everyone who doesn't have a place to call home.
It's helping them to reach out and say, you know, this is my situation, I can do something about it.
And APD is still investing the death of Valerie Godoy. Now, House the Homeless started a petition after her death that has gotten 3,500 signatures. Now, that petition is to start and open a new shelter for women to get them off the streets. For now, we're live downtown. Omar Lewis, KXAN News.